Beautiful. I always get a little bit nervous when I do these. I hope you like this video. I hope you like this video. Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those that are new here, my name is Becky. I'm a 31-year-old full-time stay-at-home mum, and this is how I make 7 streams of income. For those of you that are new here, please consider subscribing because I make lots of fun at home videos with my kids. I've got 2.5-year-old twins at the moment and they're lots of fun at the moment too. So please consider subscribing. The reason why I decided to make this video is not to feel braggy or to show you how great I am or to gloat. It's more to just be able to inspire you, to show you that you too can do this. And even though it doesn't happen overnight, it does take a little bit of time. It is really simple. The more that you diversify, particularly in times like now when we have a virus and a worldwide pandemic, it's really nice to be able to have different ways to rely on my income. Even if some of them are a little less significant than others, it's still a viable option and it still creates me financial wealth. Some of the income I can only make while I'm awake, and other income I'm able to make while I'm sleeping too, which is pretty cool. I thought I'd start this video off with my money story so you can get a bit more of an idea as to why I'm so interested in making money and why I really enjoy having my own financial freedom. When I was younger, my father passed away when I was about 6 years old, so it made it a really tough time on my family financially. Grew up on government support payments for a lot of my life while my mother was juggling 2 young kids and being a single mum. So a lot of the time when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of money, I didn't have spare cash, and I ended up going to a private school with a scholarship because lucky me, I was good at doing exams and studying and stuff. So I ended up going to a private school and looking at all the other kids with all of these nice fancy things that I never had when I was a kid. I wanted my kids to feel as though that they had the same opportunities as everybody else and they weren't getting left behind simply because of financial choices. So from a really young age, I understood the meaning behind money and how hard it was to make and how hard it was to keep. As I was growing up, I really took a liking to property and investing, and I really wanted to understand a little bit more about that. So I bought my first house when I was 19, my second house when I was 20, and I pretty much had lost all of that by the time I was 23. So I'd either spent it on other things, I'd lost it when I didn't buy the right properties, or I maybe made bad investments at the time that didn't exactly give me back the return I was entitled to. So I'd given out personal loans to people without a contract or anything in place, and unfortunately it all fell through and I was left with nothing at the end. So I made some pretty poor financial choices when I was 21, 22. That saying though, it was a really young time in my life. Even though I'd lost tens of thousands of dollars, I'd also learned to factor in what is really important and what a smart money decision is. So as I got older, I learned to be more savvy with my money, save more, invest more, and put it into projects and investments that will give me long-term and high return value. So that was just one aspect of it, and I really understood at a young age how hard it was to make money and how hard it was to make money work for you. So I thought, why am I going to work and working for myself when I can have my money work for me and do all the hard work for me? That seemed like a much smarter idea to me. So by the time I was 23, I learned that money was really difficult to make and it was really hard to keep. So I needed to make better forms of income. And by doing that, it wasn't just me going to work, it was making my work and my money work for me. And so how did I do that? I diversified my income streams. So let's get into the video. I will interrupt here and mention that there are 2 bonus ways that I have made money in the past 12 months, and I'm going to show you them right at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And one of them you can do right now when you're at home with your mobile phone, absolutely no questions asked, costs you nothing to do, and you will definitely make money, I promise you that. So I'm going to list my income streams from the most valuable to the least valuable, as in how much income I make from each of those streams. So my number 1 form of income is via sponsored content. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I have a few followers over there and I would love you to join me. I make a lot of my money through sponsored Instagram posts. I've been doing this for a few years now and it's been the perfect time while I'm a stay-at-home mum, because a lot of the time I integrate my children in those because it's part of my brand, and a lot of the brands that I work with also like to work with kids as well as me. So predominantly the ways that I make sponsored content work for me are through beauty contracts, kids contracts, and home and accessories. I've been working with beauty brands, I've been working with home brands, and I've been working with kids brands as well. It gives me a really solid base of income to work with. My second highest earning form of income is with my business. So not a lot of people know that I actually have an online modeling agency, and I have over 250 models across Australia and New Zealand. And within that modeling agency, we do different type of brand partnerships. We do sponsored content with social media content as well as blogs and YouTube videos. We also do a lot of events events and promotional modeling as well. So I've been building that business for about 7 or 8 years now. And the beauty of that business is it's very diverse. I'm able to use that business to work with influencers and create content with them, also with other brands to do promotional modeling or modeling contracts as well. So over the years, as I've been developing my client base, I've also been developing my model base too. I can work from home, I can work from anywhere around the country or the world whenever I need to. And it's been a really nice way to carry my business between all the different states that I've lived in, as well as now living here at home. The beauty about that is it's a really low cost business to run, and it also earns me commissions on top of the hours that the girls work for me. I've got to pay insurances and I've got to pay all sorts of other online costs. My third highest form of income stream is from hosting events, emceeing events, and my TV presenting. As a lot of you know, I am a TV presenter. I've done a lot of motorsport work across Australia and New Zealand, and also some here locally in the Gold Coast. I work with a few property developers. I work from home. I work at the job site. I also do a lot of events. So you might have seen me post a few of those on my Instagram here or there over the years, but I love my job. It is so much fun and I get to talk to people all day long. Hopefully they like listening to my voice. I mean, it seems to be working. People keep asking me to come back. So that must be good. It's one of my forms of income that I really enjoy doing and I really am passionate about too. My fifth highest form of income stream is actually a property investment that I have. I have a little 2-bedroom apartment in a different state and I never see it, I never touch it. All I've done is just put a 20% deposit down on that, and I've been earning money off that ever since. A few ways with property that can make you money. It's not just the rental return, but it's actually the tax savings that you can make as well. So when we invested in the property, we actually put some money into renovating that, and then that becomes a tax offset and a deduction from your taxable income. If we wanted to sell it, we could actually sell it for twice the price that we bought it from, but we're not trying to do that at the moment. We're trying to just really increase. We are trying to pay off the mortgage, and then we'll be able to have a debt-free asset that we can utilize for further investments, or we can sell if we want to use that money for something else. At the moment, it is making me quite a nice sum of money paying off the mortgage itself, and instead of 30 years of a mortgage, I'll be paying it off in 14, and that's if I contribute nothing extra over and above the mortgage repayments that I'm required to pay. Of course, it's a property that's tangible, and I might need to spend a little bit of money renovating that in the future, but I'm really happy with the way that's at the moment. My fifth stream of income is financial investment. So a few months ago, we were asked if we'd like to be a part of some investment opportunities. And once we started looking at the paperwork of that, we realized that us putting money into a savings account with a bank was a much lower return rate than it would be within an investment portfolio. So we decided to put some cash into this account, and it's been returning to us every single month. So we're very lucky to be able to have some spare change, if you will, to be able to do that, but it's also providing us a nice stable income. So even though it might only be $500 or $1,000 or $200 a month, it is still returning us money, which would be a lot more than us just leaving it in a bank. My sixth stream of income would be my affiliate links. Now, everybody talks about affiliate links, but not a lot of people actually understand what they mean. So basically, if you've got a swipe up on my Instagram story and you purchase from that swipe up, a little bit of commission that you don't pay for, the company actually pays for, goes into my bank account. And mind you, it might take about 90 to 120 days to actually land in my bank account, but it is a form of income, so it is a little bit more delayed than others, but it does eventually make it to me. And for those affiliate links and those swipe ups, I am very grateful for. Sometimes it's not very often and I don't make a lot of money from it, but sometimes it is a great deal amount of money. So I might have only made a couple of $1,000s in a few years from affiliate links, but those little dollars add up over time, and it's not really hard work for me to do either. It might just take me a few minutes to get the picture and then do the swipe up link and create the affiliate link as well. I also have these affiliate links on all of my YouTube videos, as well as my website and my Instagram. So if you'd like to check out any of my affiliate links, I've got those 3 categories that I mentioned before, with kids, beauty, and home products, all on my website, beckylamb.com. So check it out if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. Thank you. And my final income stream would be my YouTube ads and my AdSense ads on my website. I kind of linked these two together because they're not a great deal of money, but they're enough to just kind of, you know, get me by, shall we say. I pay about $15 a month to have an online music subscription to a royalty-free platform that enables me to put music in my videos, which you would have seen in all my videos. And my YouTube channel pretty much just covers that. So it's not like I'm earning a lot of money on that. My AdSense revenue for my website, when I put like Google ads on my website, that has really helped me pay for these YouTube side videos as well. But I'm trying to build a business and a brand on YouTube, and eventually the subscribers and the views, and they will eventually build, I'm hoping. Please subscribe. Thanks. So over time, I'll be able to capitalize a little bit more on AdSense, although it is a little bit hit and miss. Some months I'll make a lot of money on it. Some months I'll make next to no money on it. It also depends on how many videos I produce, how long they are, how many ads they've got in them, and how many people actually click on the ads or skip the ads. So if you want to help me make money, please keep watching all the ads, like all of the ads, and then click on the ads. You don't have to do that. But that's how YouTubers on AdSense make money, as well as on websites as well. So they are my 7 streams of income, but I've still got 2 more bonus streams of income that you can do right now and that you can earn yourself as well. So as promised, right at the end of this video, there are 2 extra streams, and one of them are the ones that you can do exactly right now. When I was going through my bank account and looking at all the different ways that I had made money in the past 12 months, I stumbled across one that I didn't quite understand, and I had to do a little bit of research back in my bank account to figure out where it had come from. And when I was 18, remembering I'm 31 now, so 13 years ago, I did a makeup artistry course when I'd done a few years of dancing, so I had worked out how to do my makeup myself, and then I also was trying to do modeling at the time, so I thought I might as well learn how to be a makeup artist. So as I was learning all about makeup, eventually over the years, I've done a few different gigs here and there. I've done weddings, I've done photo shoots, I've done a whole bunch of other collectives as well, and I'd always done my own makeup. I earned a lot of money over the years just doing my side hobbies here and there, and one of them was being a makeup artist. I actually had a magazine photo shoot for the family and I got paid for that because they said to me, we are going to pay your makeup artist. And I said, well, there's no need to pay the makeup artist, you can pay me instead, because that's a skill that I have and that I can do that for you. So there. That made me a few $100, so that was nice. The other and final stream of income, and this last week I've made nearly $500 doing this, is selling your junk on Facebook Marketplace, because one person's trash is another person's treasure. I kid you not, I have sold so much stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and you can do that right now. All you need is your iPhone. You just take a few nice photos, whether they have some good lighting on them, and put some nice description on there. Keep it nice and short and simple. Just add if it's brand new, if it's been used, if it's got tags on it, and also just be really honest with the condition of the item as well. So if there are any scuff marks on the furniture, make sure you note them in your listing, and anything else that might be applicable to stop somebody from wasting your time. The more information that you can have on there, the better. And I've just found that if I say no holds, pick up on this day only, and I don't deliver, that's been a really easy way for me to make money online being a stay-at-home mom. So simple. $500, nearly $500, $480 cash. Yeah. So it's been a good month. Meanwhile, there are some sales that I might investigate. Pretty much brings me back to square one. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the 7 different streams of income. If you did like this video, make sure you click the like button and give it a big thumbs up, and comment down below if any of the information that I've given to you today is going to help you in some way and make you a little more inspired to make your own money from home as well. Thanks guys so much for watching. I love you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.